Good evening, good evening, good evening, Noswetha, Noswetha. Here we are once again on Frozen City, and yeah, no, I've been building up my base and so on. I've learned a little. My foundry, I was having a bit of trouble because I couldn't. Now, this was a mistake I kept making, was that I couldn't upgrade, I couldn't level him up, and it was like, you need all these red stars and cards and whatever, which I don't have. However, what I was mistaken on was you can actually upgrade, which is the lower button, which I probably should have known given all the other games I play. I probably should have been like, but I was stuck trying to level up heroes I could not possibly level up, which was just daft. So make sure, let's just go back into this. So if we go into this fella, so I can't, the up arrow, you can't do that because it's saying level 20 to level 30. He needs to be at level up. But you can upgrade him. You can just do that. Like the upgrade there. And that was a silly mistake. I should have known better than that. I really should. There we are. So the furnace, the moment I upgraded it, I started running out of coal. So I should have upgraded my coal mine before I upgraded my furnace. So make sure your coal mine is ready to supply your furnace with all that it needs, which again is kind of a common sense thing, but you know, it was like, oh, I can upgrade, I'll upgrade that, but I should have upgraded my coal mine first because I burned through all my coal and then my people started getting sick. And touch wood, that's not the one I want, I think. Yeah, nobody is off work. Is off work sick at the moment, and when they get cold, people in this game get sick, which is accurate because real life people get sick when they get cold. Everybody's asleep at the moment, but I've still, as you can see, I've got plenty of fuel to keep things literally at freezing. I mean, it's not going to be very great, but there we are. I can also go to the world menu, and I can now do world missions, and world missions involve using my heroes. Most of the heroes seem to be in some way relevant to the various bases, the various buildings that I might have. And they reflect when and how and when you can get people into the buildings. You seem to be mainly fighting against a load of creatures who are they're just wild animals that probably should not be who you're fighting. But there we are. I mean, I do accept polar bears hunt people. I mean, polar bears do it. They're known to do it. But that's because humans are encroaching on their territory, not the other way around, essentially. So, I've got no animus towards polar bears. But anyway, so the main point was I was here to actually level up for the next city. So upgrade workbench workbench tools bench to level 30. So once you get to a certain level, you can build a second tool station, which I have now done. And now I can upgrade the tools bench to level 30. Cha-ching, that didn't actually take too long. And now I can claim this. Boom! I get a load of these. Oh, so I get some things. These blazing stars are hellishly hard to get hold of. Wishing stars, not so bad. That's leveling up your basic heroes. And I've got 2 lots of James. Still like rare heroes. I'm kind of like, oh, and I got Charlotte. Okay, so I'm not really sure exactly what they mean quite now. Congratulations on all this chapter task completed, so we can go on to the next city. Survived 62 days, which probably took longer than I needed to. 29 survivors were helped. Yeah, probably. Produced small iron furnace. Mold is now an infinite resource. So mold is now infinite, which is good because more infinite resources, the better. So that's my base developing. Pew, 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 pew. Fireworks going off. It's nice to have I do like, graphically, I like this game. Those of you who watch my other videos will know that I did Dragon Fallen Puzzles, which is now defunct. And I like the graphics on that, but they're very different styles. Totally different styles. 100% different. In this town covered with snow and ice, time seems to stand still just before the Ice Age fell. Legend has it that on some nights when there is no moonlight, white ghosts move through the old homes like they did years ago. Perhaps they are the spirits of the old times. Maybe it's just like some kind of zombie creatures. We're going to find out. I don't know. So my fire in the middle, which has got a cost of wood, which I may as well just turn on because I have an infinite supply of wood. Okay, let's have a quick look at my tasks. Build a hospital, okay. Upgrade hospital medical bed. Survivor 8 meals. So, well, let's see. Step 1 then will be build a hospital. So let's build the hospital. And I'm also going to want, I'm thinking, hunter's cabin, absolutely. I've got, I think this is a kitchen. Yes, I've got a kitchen. So my hunters are going to want to go off and scour for some meals. Okay, let's claim that one. Now, what I've learned is basically you want to look at the tasks before you look at the tasks, because the tasks are key. Look at the tasks before you go on to the next stage. So this one says iron mine, and it says, what's the task? Build iron mine. Okay, have I not built an iron mine? Thought it was already built an iron mine. No, iron mine. Oh, right, okay. Ooh, but I can't build an iron mine because I haven't built coal. I haven't got enough coal. So first step, build a coal mine. Makes sense. Well, not really, because I can't see why you would need an iron mine to build coal. The second anything requires coal, I have to slow down. I'm assuming my my fire is burning. Yeah, my fire is burning wood, of which I have an infinite supply. So I may as well put it on high burn. I mean, there's no point leaving it on low burn. So let's leave that on high burn. I will have to upgrade it eventually because it won't be enough. But for now, may as well just leave it. Let's get everyone nice and toasty. Toasty! I've got an infinite number of those. So there we are. So I'm looking at getting some coal mining done. Haven't put anybody in my coal mine. My little man. Oh, so the experience carries over from the previous level. So okay, so everything now is dependent upon getting some coal. So my little people are going to go work in the coal mine, I assume, and I get people into the hunters thing. Basically I can upgrade anything that doesn't. No, I don't want to go to the store. Thank you. So I'm upgrading everything that doesn't require coal, essentially. So I do not have much coal at the moment. And I'll probably try and get everything upgraded whilst I'm still using wood, because I suspect the coal will eventually become a key resource. So that all of those need coal. All of those need coal. Let's get them. Okay, that needs coal. Coal is obviously in short supply, which is understandable because my little men who are surviving this winter apocalypse are not necessarily going out and getting a lot of coal, but now they can. There's nobody stopping them. Let's get off that. Okay, so yeah, so that's, I would advise, is the strategy in the early stages is to work out what you need and work from there. So, like, for the iron mine requires me to build a coal mine. Yeah, so I need to get the coal mine operational to get the coal in place. It's not happening at the moment. I would suspect that what I probably need to do next. Nope, I can't upgrade them. Okay, everything now is dependent upon coal. So until the coal arrives, there's probably not much I can do. Maybe I better put somebody in the kitchen. So it's going to be a slow start whilst everybody gets to their places and so on and so forth. However, there we are. It is progressing, which is basically what we're aiming for. What I would say is pay close attention to the tasks, because essentially that is what will take you to the next city. I've got 115 tasks to go. So at this point, it's not close, but in the fullness of time, it will get there. So just, focus on the tasks. Don't worry, don't rush to sort of improve heroes who are not necessarily, focus on the tasks. because the tasks that are available are what will take you to the next level. So, you know, if it says upgrade the hospital's medical bed, look at how you can do that. If you can't do it directly, then go into, so I mean, I can't upgrade it because I need more coal, in which case what I need to do is think about upgrading my coal mine. I can upgrade my coal mine a little bit, so boom, 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 boom. Let's get the coal mine working at max efficiency. This cannot now be done because this guy is not, this is what I was talking about earlier on. Don't press the arrow, it's easy to do that. You would press the upgrade key and then suddenly he's 15 and woo, yeah, and now I can put an extra person in here. So my coal, suddenly I have more coal coming in, 2 lots of coal, woo! And that will mean that I'm producing coal a lot quicker, which will mean I can upgrade everything else faster. So yeah, just look at what things are required. I'm still short of coal to build an iron mine, but then an iron mine probably shouldn't be my priority. In many ways, my priority should be making sure I have enough places for people to live and so on and so forth. There's an awful lot of resources there that I don't have. So anyway, there we are. So yeah, just look at the daily tasks and see which ones are going to work for you and how you're going to deal with them. Anyway, so hopefully there was something useful or interesting or whatever. If you're playing this game, I'm really quite enjoying it in its own little way. It's a bit different to what I normally do. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. Do please remember to like, share, comment and subscribe. And it just remains for me to say, Hoivar, goodbye, and may death come swiftly to your enemies. Take care. Goodbye. Thank you.